who don't recognize me without the glasses, there I am. It is really me, and we're gonna be playing some chess tonight. Those are my brainwaves right up there. You can see them right there, and the chess is over on that side. If I look uncoordinated, it's because there's a camera here, and it's like cutting your hair in the mirror. You have to point in the wrong direction to everything. So chess is over there, which is really on that other side for me, and then the brainwaves are up there. They're in real time, alpha, beta, theta, beta, gamma, everything. So without any more ado, why don't we just go ahead and play a game, shall we? I think that's what most people are here for. Although some people do come just to zone out on the brainwaves, which is also cool. And jump in on the chat whenever you feel like it because that's always a lot of fun. Um, the chat's open and just say hi, subscribe, give a like, whatever. It's all yours, you know. So okay, here we go. It's going to be a Carol Can because they're playing pawn to king four. We'll just keep trying to move up here. Don't know. That kind of like puts my king into a vulnerable position on that file, but I think I'll be able to castle. I think I'll be able to castle before he can come out too strong against me. And I'll just go ahead and get his king on his file, you know, like he's coming up there with his queen and everything, and I'll put him in check or something. See, I got my rook now lined up against his king, and he did move his pawn down there pretty fast. I never saw a pawn come down there quite that fast, but he's came down there pretty fast, which is good. And we'll see what happens next. I've only taken 14 seconds on my clock, and my opponent's taken more than a minute, which is considerable. At this stage of the game, we're only just basically getting a little bit into the now I gotta figure out what to do next. I want to get his. I don't want to trade a bishop and a knight for a queen. I don't know. I'm just gonna do this and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what he does. I had nowhere to put my bishop except back there, and then he takes me, puts me in check, and then he comes down with his queen, and I trade a bishop and a knight for a queen. That was not too cool. I'm just gonna keep moving around and trying to win something. If I complicate the position, I might get something inadvertent against him because he does have a strong attack on this pawn, but he would have to bring a knight here and then to here, and by that time I'll bring a knight up into here, and he'll have to bring his queen off on this diagonal. And if he comes back into this diagonal, gets his king again. Go. So He can bring a knight out here, but I'll bring my knight out here. I don't know. It's like a lot of things can happen right now. But I think I'll win on time, if anything else, at this point, because, okay, he didn't do that, so I'm going to just put him in check there. Could have brought that over into another position, but we'll see what happens. This is a pretty interesting game. Kind of force him to bring this night this out. I mean, hopefully, I don't know how he works with the clock and everything, but can't think too much here. This is interesting. So far I'm doing better on time than he is. He hasn't moved his king yet, right? So there, that will force something. We're still doing good on time. This is quite interesting game. We'll see what happens here. This is like the weirdest opening I've ever seen. But okay, like weird openings happen. The weirdest openings are sometimes the best openings. A person has to be able to deal with weird openings to play good chess. So, I can win a piece here, and I don't see what his queen is going to do up in here. Is that this pawn is like blocking his queen, and he can't really. He has to remove this knight. I can take that, but now you see this thing is in danger now. Maybe that was like the worst thing I could do, but I can block. That's like my last chance resort. I can block this. I can protect this knight against the bishop by bringing the knight out like that. He's probably got a million things he could do right now to win this game, but hopefully he won't find them. I would love to just checkmate him somehow if I could, but he's only got 30 seconds. That'll slow him down a little bit. He's got to move his queen out now. If he doesn't move his queen, that'll slow him down a little bit, hopefully. I don't know. I'm just going to trade the two rooks for the queen because, to tell you the truth, at this point, he has a hard time to win this game. He's got a queen and a bishop against all of these pieces. And only 15 seconds left on the clock. So he basically lost on time, even though position wise, in terms of the amount of pieces on the board and the position, he might. Who knows? Should I take this? I'm gonna take that and just. So, that's pinned now. If I should not have taken that because I had a one game and he could take me here and this one's pinned and who knows what would happen. But anyway, that was okay. Let's do the analysis board really fast and see how that goes. And then if we lose another game, we're going to do a rendition of Stopping by the Woods on a Snowy Evening. Snowy Evening by Robert Frost. Oh no, we're not gonna do this. Look at that. No, it was a bad game. All these inaccuracies and blunders. That was forget the just forget the postmortem on that. It's like totally bad on both sides. So let's just keep going here and try to play, not necessarily win a good game, but play a good game. Brainwaves are doing okay as far as I can see. They're flatlining a lot. I don't know why they're doing that. Maybe I don't think they're really flatlining in my head, but it could be that the equipment's not too good right now. It's probably the case because it's hard to see a brainwave flatten like that. No, it's connecting. I don't know what it's doing. There. Now let's see if it works. Okay, now it's going. Brainwaves are moving. Got one brainwave, at least. That's pretty cool. I probably have to add a little bit more of my. I have a solution. I'm not going to do that right in the middle of the game, though. I got to concentrate here a little bit. I have a solution of brainwave solution to spread on my head and try to get them moving better. Got to get my knight to come out, and I don't know if that was the best place to put him, but the knight, everything's looking pretty strong here. I'm going to double up my rooks on this rank, and I think it's going to, on that file, I think it's going to be good to have everything doubled up here. I'm just moving around kind of fast. I could be completely screwed right now because he can take this pawn. And that wouldn't be good for me. I probably just made like a really bad move, and then he brings his rook up. So now what? Just bring this up and see what happens. I got a couple of plans here. I'm going to bring this rook over here. Now, I know he can attack on this pawn, but I won't have time to let him take that, although I can bring this rook up. See, now I really can't take that right now. I have to remember that he can't take that. I'll move my rook up there and see what happens. I'm going to do this and see what happens. We're even on the clock right now. This is something. This is like, this is actually not too bad of a game. He can trade 2 queens now. He can trade 2. Will he do that? I don't know. He's going to take me here, put my queen in danger, but I will figure something out. And I'm going to come up there. And I think I'm going to bring my queen back here. And who knows, maybe win on time. That's always my plan. Win on time. I mean, what else can you do in a situation like this? He wants that pawn, so maybe I should give it to him. I don't know. Just don't want to waste a lot of time on the clock. It's like so weird. This game is like really strange. He's got that rook over there in such a strange way. I really don't know what I'm doing here at all, but I'm thinking about maybe sacrificing a rook on the pawn. He takes with this pawn, I take with the queen, and then to checkmate there. If that rook and the other queen and everything are in the right positions, I'll be able to do that. I'll bring our rook over here. I don't know, I'm just going to play the clock, I guess. Because I can do that now. I can. Yeah, he saw that. He can take my rook right now. What am I doing? But he can take my rook and I can take his rook. So I gotta protect my rook. I gotta bring my rook back. I gotta figure this out. Figure out what to do here. See, now I can lose big time right there, but I'm just kind of like playing the clock. I'm playing the clock right now. He can go down here, put me in check. Got that one move. Playing the clock. I don't know if he's got the idea to play the clock. Apparently not. Oh, that was bad. That's checkmate. He's going to take my queen and checkmate me. Or I'll take his queen. This was weird. I thought I lost this game, but I guess I didn't. That was the weirdest game in the world. I didn't lose. It's like unbelievable. We're going to play one more quick game and then call it quits. Okay, I'm playing white, right? So if I'm playing white, I should probably take that. I'll move this up to attack that pawn again with my bishop, and then I'll move this up to attack it again. He'll probably move it up, but I can come out here. What's he gonna do now, huh? That was interesting. Open up another avenue against his king, maybe? My knight doesn't look too great right now. Gonna come up here because if anything, the knight can come up here, or I can come up here check. If I come up here check, it's already time to put him in check. That helped a little bit, that pawn. I think that helped a little bit. Okay, now I gotta get my bishop out of here, so I guess I have to, right? Or I could come up here. No. Now at least he can't. His bishop used to be here, and I didn't like the looks of that. And now I don't have that problem anymore. He's gonna come down here, put me in check. I'm gonna move up there, and then I'm gonna bring my bishop up into here. If he sacrifices his queen, okay, no problem. Well, we'll see what happens here. I can take this pawn now. But I gotta castle. I gotta get ready to castle. I'm gonna castle queenside. I'm gonna lose a knight here though. What can I do? It's got to be something. His bishop is pinned though, right? I don't know if I can. No, his bishop's not pinned. I probably did the wrong thing. I lost a piece. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Okay, so now we're down on the clock too. This is not looking very good. Things are not looking good at all. We're a minute and 40 on the clock, and my opponent is 325. Minute 31. All I got right now is a pawn advance over here on the queen side, but it looks pretty futile. But I don't see a lot of stuff that he has. That was probably the best move. No way I'm going to win on the clock. It would be like such a weird event if I won on the clock. I got no choice here except maybe try to do something against his king here. It's my only possibility, so if he takes this pawn, I take with the rook. If he moves up here, I bring my rook over here. Just to stall him out a little bit. I'll bring my queen up there. Maybe he gets some sort of an attack. If he attacks my queen with his knight, my queen comes up here. Now I can make his knight move. Every once in a while you win a game like this. It's like incredibly lucky, but it's rare. He's got a million things he can do against me. I got a block because he's on this last row, and he was going to come across here and checkmate me or take my bishop, so I saved my bishop and also blocked at the same time. I got one move. That's it. I got to come back I have to protect this bishop, or he takes it, puts me in check, and that's it. Oh, I didn't see that. I could put him in check now. Was that a good move? I don't know. 37 seconds. I really don't know. Holy crap. Holy, 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 holy. 22 seconds against 9 seconds. Things are not looking very good. Ah, I was trying to win at the last second, but look, 0 seconds, 6 seconds. Couldn't even win on time. Okay, we'll do one more and that's it. So jump in on the chat. I hope you guys are enjoying the games. Just jump in there and chat it up a little bit. Be fun. And here we go. We'll play one more. So far, we've been doing okay. It's not too bad. We're not doing like horribly. We haven't done anything unsportsmanly. It's the unsportsmanly stuff that's the worst. If you're not doing that, you're doing okay. Now we got to figure out what to do. Guess I got everything kind of like protected up in here, so maybe bring the queen out and then the rook and then like that maybe. That might work. Suppose I come up here. It looks safe there. I don't see where he can come after me, and I can still lift a rook. If I lift a rook, he can bring a rook here, and I think I'm gonna encroach with my pawns. I keep bringing the pawns over in his direction. Because I had a choice to take either pawn there, but I think that was best. See, because I don't want him to bring this pawn up. I know he's gonna do that. But then I have maybe this move. I'm going to bring the rook over already because there's got to be something I can do. I'm going to take him. I don't know. I'm going to sacrifice one knight for 2 pawns. And I guess I sacrificed a rook too without really knowing. Because I wanted to bring my rook up into this position. But then he's going to do that. Oh my god. That's even worse than I imagined. Where can my queen go? I just have to trade his queen, but look, I'm a piece down. My whole rook down. This is not looking very good for me. Kind of think I lost this game. Just when I was thinking maybe I could win, but it's not looking good. Just not looking good. Like, even on the clock, it's going to be hard right now, but I'll keep trying. Gonna have to get my king into action here if I'm gonna. This is bad. Can you believe this? It's like I'm a whole rook down because in terms of, well, one, two, three. I shouldn't say I'm a complete rook down. I have like one or two extra pawns, but that's not a lot. Now he's playing so confidently. I'm just gonna have to advance my pawns up and try to get a pawn down there. I mean, logically, what can be done in this position? If I'm going to win this position, he should probably bring a rook here and then something like that. But logically, what can I do? How would I possibly win this game unless advancing these pawns? So that's what I did. I'm going to try to check his king, and I have to get my. What's he going to do? Checkmate me now? I wouldn't be surprised. This is looking bad. It's going to come up here, put me in check. It's the only thing I can do. I don't see anything else. Like, that doesn't save my game or anything, but it's like the strongest move. And I'm behind on time. It's one of the worst things. What can I do logically? Go up and get a queen, right? Logically, there's no hope. Logically, the only thing is to do is try to go get a queen. I thought he would do that. Oh, man. Oh, he got his queen and put me in a check at the same time. Now what? This is bad. Give me a break. Checkmate. That's checkmate. I don't have anywhere to move. That was bad. Well, I don't know. I guess we'll call it a night. Anyway, nobody jumped in on the chat tonight. Too bad, but we'll have a chance next time. go ahead and stop back another time and chat next time. Follow me because what else can you do? You gotta do something in life, right? So see you around next time. Bye bye.